Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. I already know. Like bright and tonight. It's early. It's early. You never know what I'll do, but this has to be done. Hey, cousin. Good evening. Miss Donna, bye. We're going to give it a second so some people pick it up because we're a little bit early tonight. Remember, tomorrow night, which is what I'm getting ready for with all my cameras and stuff, is a big giveaway for you two folks. Y'all might be the only two there. If I'm a minute late, that means I'm having camera problems. I have a new mic and new camera I have to use for this. Cool shit coming to you. Hey! That's Dancing with Rabbits. It's a Christmas musical. But you know what? Very positive, right? Alright, James Kaufman, World News Report today. You know what? I promised Tiffany I would call her and wake her up. Hey Siri, call Tiff on speakerphone.
Just to confirm, you'd like to call Jim Hot?
No. Hey.
No problem. I won't. Who would you like to call?
Tiff on speakerphone.
There's nothing to read.
You're dumb. Hey Siri, call Tiff on speakerphone.
Calling Tiffany Hartman on speaker.
I mean, you know 12 different names of her. How can you fuck up so bad? Siri sucks. Excuse me. Tiff, we're live. If you want to join us, join us. You're just going live now. Lots of love. Alright, I promised her I'd call her, I forgot. Alright guys, well, we're gonna do an old-fashioned earthquake and volcano update with the snow coming in tonight. It had to be about. And I would like to make an all-encompassing report because we have a lot of volcanic activity and earthquake activity arc. Tried to make the arc of the planets line up with the 3 earthquakes. I almost had to kill myself. Okay? I almost had to kill myself. I said, and he won't listen to me anymore. I said, if you'll just hit this one button, it's just one button. How could you be doing this from 2007 and never hit this one button? And then his 3 earthquakes. We're of course. I mean, I'm not trying to be a meano. I'm just that way. His 3 earthquakes were 1, 2, 3. All lined up perfectly in, well, geological hazards, right? Nothing is strange. Nothing's strange. Everything's got an explanation. I actually wrote Miss Bobet last night. I said, look, they're playing you for a fucking fool. Y'all don't believe me? I'm going to go ahead and show y'all because I know y'all probably don't believe me. I said, they've got you running around telling everyone, and you're believing 3 CIA agents. I mean, if you want to pick some people to believe, that would be the last 3 you picked. And none of them, well, they can talk to you about a skiff, but none of them have direct knowledge. It's always someone they've talked to. Just so you know, that Lou Ferrigno guy, or whatever the fuck his name is, A-Tip never existed. That's fake. I actually did the research and found out what did exist. There was something similar. It started with an A at least. It was actually with a real person, not a CIA clandestine operative. And you know what? This guy couldn't talk about shit because he was under a confidentiality agreement, as anyone should be. But in Lou Ferrigno's world, they just let you leave the Pentagon from the fake program A-Tip, and they let you start talking about it on the History Channel immediately. With, of course, all these people that want to talk about it, right? CIA, Navy pilots, stupid people, or in the game. It's one A or B. And what's funny is no one realizes they would have put him to death for talking about that stuff because he's signed a disclosure, a non-disclosure, that would have put him to death for talking about that. But no, the Department of Defense just let him go, just him, and they sprout to the History Channel. So he could tell you all about all the aliens coming, and he could have carte blanche and wouldn't have to worry about his service to the CIA. The whole thing's a joke. Now, there actually was a program and still is a program, and 99.9999999% of everything is man-made. Most of it's U.S. developed, thank God. Thank God. Everyone knows this, but the people in the U.S., I guess. I don't know. All right, we have a little fun tonight. I love y'all. Tomorrow's the big giveaway. If you are a member, we're going to let everyone watch. But if you're a member, you're going to be able to be in the chat. And I guess we'll just do it like a live camera. I pulled out one of my cameras here. I've got it next to me. It's kind of face down. I'm not going to go live. I don't have a haircut right now. Not as pretty as I usually am. So I've got 5 prizes that are bad. I think they're badass. Maybe you won't, but you should. Most of them cost at least 5 to 100 times any membership that you can buy. All of them cost 5 to 100 times any membership you can buy. And mail-in alone will be just under $8 per person. Now, the rules are, live in a different country, you have to have a U.S. mail-in address. Right? Now, you and your friend in the U.S. can worry about that. And I would say, hey, I regularly have a lot of knives being given away. I have one, that's a Spyderco H1 Salt Butterfly. I mean, this is, imagine throwing it in the salt water, coming back 3 years later, and it being in perfect condition in salt water. That's what we're talking about here. All right, well, hopefully y'all all join us. We'll have a live after that. And I pay for all the mailing. I pay for all the everything. All y'all do is, I think we're going to guess numbers. And the hint is, I'm very patriotic. I'm a patriot, right? That's the only hint we're going to give you guys. And trust me, if Donna wins the Spyderco H1 Salt Butterfly, it's legit. It's legit. I know I owe nothing, and I would never owe my soul to anyone. So, it's legit. It's up to her. Anyway, I've said all I say about it. That happens tomorrow night at 9 p.m. It might take me a week or two to save up the money to mail them out. I'll mail them as I can, right? About $7 or $8 a mail. Got some really great shit that y'all will really love. Alright, to start off with, we're going to go over volcanoes erupting, and not per James Kaufman. This is per volcanodiscovery.denmark, as in the fallen angels. I know, Norway, Denmark, same thing. Now, I'm going to try to get a good count. I see not a lot going on here, so I'm thinking we're going to see a low count, but I see a lot going on here over on the peninsula of Russia. So I'm going to just throw a number out there, 80. Okay? 80. We've been down as low as 39 since we've started, and up as high as, I believe, 89? Or did we go in the 90s? There were some dizzy days in there. We'll call them dizzy days for me. But I know we went to 39, and I know we went to 89. So we'll keep it within that parameter. It's only 50, right? I'll get to counting, y'all get to guessing. There'll be no prize tonight. But if y'all guess, just taking a look at this map, the right number, you're a badass, right? And that's, look at Hawaii. Oh, excuse me. That's killer wave. All right. 3, 4, 5. $28, $29, $30. God, I heard volcanoes back up. Nothing's going up here. 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 38 going into the peninsula. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 38 and 6 is going to be 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's going to be 60. 68. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's down to 75. Now, I might have miscounted this, and if I did, please correct me. But I'm looking at about 75 volcanoes erupting. We have quite a few that are regularly erupting around Iceland and also around the Aleutian Islands and the tip of Australia that aren't even active right now. The other things that I see look like, oh, we forgot to, we'll have to add one to that. Erebus down here. Erebus. Hey, Dale Bennett in the house. Great to see you. Daryl, the giveaway is tomorrow. Show up. And, dude, I wish I could take pictures of... I've got one little light that's as big as my pinky finger. It lasts 1 year on one charge, USB charge. And it's 100 looms of light. 100 looms of light. It's as big as half your pinky. And my pinkies aren't very big, okay? It's very flat. It took me a while to get it charged today. Actually, it's still charging because I wanted to give you all a full charge, which is going to be probably, this thing lasts like 2 years. Just one of the many things being given away tomorrow. Imagine 100 looms of light in something that's 1 inch by a 1/16 of an inch by a 1/4 of an inch. Just a little piece of plastic, right? You would think. And it has a flap on to USB female. And that was my problem. Like, it's these days, like 1 year ago, USB females everywhere. Now they're trying to expand so quickly. I had to use one of my older cords, right? So we'll keep going. I bet the weed I get's better than any weed you've ever seen, youngster. Remember, we've been dealing it since you were a youngster. I'm just letting you know. You know, I got kicked out of the house at 16. I already had a full scholarship to Loyola Scholastic, by the way, for selling a bag of weed at the house. I lived in my car the last 3-4 months. Then they gave me a car. They gave me a Ninja. They gave me a Mazda. I'd had IROCs and everything before that. We were a very spoiled family, but my father didn't talk to me for 10 years. 10 years. Till I came out at the top of my class and told everyone to go themselves. And that's the story. And it's a real story. You can look it up. Alright. This one's bothering me. Anything around Greece, Santorini, because remember, the tidal wave is supposed to hit Israel when the armies surround Israel, and this is a very, very good, probability. Can I say this right? Santorini Island, Greece. And I talked to y'all about how biblical this time period is, and all of the stuff going on in, especially Italy, Etna. If y'all remember, Edgar Casey said that when Etna went off at the same time, his saying, not mine, went off at the same time as, let's see if I can get that name here from, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Pele, then the West Coast would only have 90 days before it was underwater. Y'all look into that. That's his exact reading. Exact reading. Yes, Edna is always active. Pele, we'll type it in, and I agree with Franco, I don't know how you want me to call that, but I agree with you. Etna is not even the most active volcano in Italy, but it's one of the most active volcanoes in the world. There's one more volcano more active in Italy than Etna, believe it or not. Right? Portuguese moonshine. That shit will F you up. Vodka vaccinations of oranges was... Charles, tell me, because I like my vodka and I like my oranges. Tell me what that meant. 1960, Sonora, California. Keith Ann, just so you know, I drilled 71 wells in the northern San Joaquin and Sacramento valleys. I lived in Tracy. I lived in shitty places. But from Friday morning until Monday night, I got to go to Carmel and Turtle Bay, and San Francisco used to be a badass place, guys. Hey, Daryl. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Daryl, will you please show up tomorrow night at 9 o'clock for our giveaway? Because for my birthday, which is this week, my birthday, I'm giving you guys stuff. Now, if y'all want to help me out with the mailing is going to be expensive. I already know the mailing is $8 per person. Alright? And I decided to give away about 5 or 6 things, so it could be $50. And I'm not asking you to pay for your own mailing. I'm going to try to pay for it myself. But that does get... Hey! God bless you, man. I need to give both y'all. And y'all do both. Well, I love y'all. Hold on. Let me fix this. Alright. So. Oh, you're a member too. So hopefully you'll be here tomorrow night as well, Miss Rhonda Peterson. Look. There's probably, and usually only 10% show up. That means 5 people, and there's 5 prizes. And regularly what happens is one person wins more than one prize. My first giveaway ever I did was at 10,000 subscribers, and one girl won 3 prizes. She still watches. 3 prizes. Now, she lives in California. A lot of them were knives with big blades. So I gave her a Starbucks card. I gave her restaurant, Landry's restaurant card, Olive Garden. Got her a $45 Olive Garden. Whatever I thought the knife was worth, I got her 3 cards instead. So this time, luckily, I am giving away a Spyderco, and it is badass, but it's only a 2-inch blade, so I think it can go almost every state. Can go to almost every state. It's gonna be badass, at least in my opinion, right? In my opinion. All right, let's keep going. All right, these are all of the magma movement. I found this last 24 hours or 48 hours. We can do either one of them. All the magma movement under these actual volcanoes. This tells you how active we are. That's 24. Support us with a donation. How about that? I think this is the last 48 we're looking at. And you're seeing the magma movement. Shallow earthquakes near active volcanoes last 48 hours. That's all you, and this is all of them. Look how many there are. Look. This could get real busy, real quick. Real quick, real busy. Right? Alright. Over to Canada. They don't share their information with anyone except for, well, us, right? Pisces do rule. My birthday's not tomorrow. We're just going to celebrate tomorrow because a lot of people from non-Christian faiths don't like me very much. We're just going to put it like that, okay? It is this week, and it is before the end of the month. So that leaves y'all with a choice. But if anyone wants to get me a birthday present, let's start now. Start this party going now, please. Please. I work, 18-hour days for $40 a day? I used to bill $1,400 an hour. It's so weird. Life is so weird. And now I'm happy to bill even $10. Sometimes, often, I work for $1 an hour. But my journey is different now, right? My journey is different. I still have my daughter to pay for, but I still have 200 or 300 oil wells that are spewing out oil as fast as you can piss. So my daughter will be just fine. My new, dedication is towards humanity and God. They need some help. And by me saying God, I mean God. We need some help. These are all earthquakes that have popped off this week and this month in Canada. Nothing's in red, so nothing happened today. And regularly, the last one is always circled in purple. So, look, I found it right there. Circle in purple. That's it right there. It's the last one that they recorded before they went on their 4-day weekend. A lot of y'all don't realize this, and I always thought that the U.S. was the hardest working in the world, but we came up to be like 15th. Canada was like 115th. They work about as many hours as, I go to the bathroom, right? But I was very disappointed. Back in my father's day or my day, we would work 50 to 80-hour weeks. The average work week, and I think it's because people can't find work. I really do. I don't think it's because people don't want to work. It's 37 hours. I think this is because people can't find the work they need. Everyone's quote-unquote underemployed, which is a total nightmare, right? That's when you're flipping burgers with your engineering degree, right? Kind of like I feel. Right, Keith? Then? Alright. We've always talked about the west quadrant of this thing going off. Well, if anyone watched the other day, so does the USGS and so does the Yellowstone Park Management Service. They're worried about a 24-inch uplift over hundreds of football fields. I'm sure someone that cares more than me can tell y'all. But it's all happening up here by 11, 7, 5, and 2. And when you just go look regularly at 11, 7, 5, and 2, I don't know why they're not showing up. It could be Now, I did learn this the other day after all my years, right? Let me see if I can take the pop-up blocker off. That's all I'm trying to do. There it is. That's it. Alright, it did not work like I thought it would. Maybe it did this time. Get me out of here. Hey! Alright, well, Yellowstone's not going through a lot of hell. It's going through a little bit of heck. Alright, these are all big. You know what? I'm going to have a sip of my drink. Alright, are you guys having a coffee tonight? You guys having a tea tonight? Are you guys having a liqueur or a beer? Or do you guys drink water? I love water. I think water has become my favorite drink, period. And I drink a lot of it. It makes me really feel good. And I never have a hangover because, well, I drink a lot of water, right? Alright. Now, I want to give y'all and look, I'm not asking y'all to buy me a cup of coffee. I'm demanding it. Have all your home addresses now. If you don't buy me a cup of coffee, hopefully you'll have a sense of humor. Sense of humor, anybody? Alright. This is big. A 4.1 up there. Cobb. That's on Cobb Mountain. Geysers geothermal. The biggest one I've ever seen there is a 5.8. But this is a big deal. We had a 4.4 there yesterday. Okay? We're on Cobb Mountain. That's terrible scene. That's the Clear Lake Volcanic Range. Look here, going up the North American Pacific Plate boundary of 4.2. The Gulf of California. No, I think that's the Sea of Cortez? Who decided it was the Gulf of California? Newscomb? And then you get down here, Mexico City. I used to live there, so I'm very familiar with. I wish I could pronounce this. I wish someone would teach me for this magma movement just south of that, and going into Guatemala with 2 erupting volcanoes, Nicaragua, with 4 volcanoes in minor eruption, 1 in full eruption, and another 4.2 here. And remember, the Pele was Edgar Casey's second shooter job. He said when Etna and Pele go off at the same time, you have 90 days to watch out for the west coast of the U.S. This has not happened. I watch it pretty closely because, and I'm not going to say that all of his predictions have come true, but a lot of them have. I think he's a soothsayer personally, but I'm going to let y'all determine that, right? Soothsayer means lying piece of shit. All kind of like, I'll translate that from English to hillbilly. Lying piece of trash. Lying piece of trash. That's concerning. So Chile Chile has recorded the biggest earthquake that's ever been recorded, that 9.6. It didn't kill more people than any earthquake. They did have a tsunami. It was unbelievable. The Haitian earthquake killed more than anyone. Or was an earthquake. Alright, let's get into my volcanic park. I've done a couple of reports on the Peruvian-Chilean wedge here. They call it the Peruvian-Chilean wedge. And this is really one volcanic park. Bolivia has part of it. So does Argentina. But they have no coastline. Because Peru and Chile beat their asses. I'll zoom in and show you how bad they beat their asses. See these lines here? That goes from Peru, nothing for Bolivia, nothing. Bolivia has no coastline. And this is all Chile's coastline. I'm wondering why this shows Bolivia with the coastline, because they have nothing. Chile took the rest of the coastline. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Bolivia does have a portion of this. Here, I'm going to have to check into that. Paraguay. Paraguay is the last fresh water in the world. It's the biggest aquifer left in the world that's undrilled with oil and gas. And that's where all the Bushes, Clintons, and all the rich families, they're relocating to Paraguay, believe it or not. No one knows that but me. So I went ahead and bought my palace in Paraguay. And by palace, you get a lot for your money in Paraguay. Especially the freshest water in the world. And there can be a lot to be said for fresh water, right? We got magma movement up and down the coast here. What I am going to do is I'm going to spin out here. Let's take a look. The Peruvian-Chilean wedge, we've got full eruption, minor eruption, South Sandwich, Michael Volcano, Heard. It's going to be Heard. Unfortunately, I know them all. This is going to be, wow, Cape Verde. I thought it might be la 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 Palma. It's not the tip. And this is going to be the Azore Islands. Look at what's happening up in Iceland now. We got one erupting and two awakening. And we'll zoom in here as well. In Italy, two full eruptions, two awakening here. Right here, Santorini. I believe that this will be biblical. This could cause the flood that stops the 7 armies that surround Israel. The ones that causes the look where it's located. And it's already lit up, right? Our carrier groups are right about here right now, right? And the Bible is always right. It's never been wrong. I've never seen it wrong one time yet. It says, when all the forces surround and everything's, well, and I don't think that the U.S. is there to surround Israel. We work for Israel, okay? You won't believe this. Remember I told you I was contacted by a real Israeli spy? He actually contacted me in the chat, not in the chat, in the deal again today. Scared my pants off, okay? Yes, sir. Just don't kill me, please. Tell me what to do and I'll do it. It's true. He actually did today after we talked about him yesterday. Scary, scary shit, man. You guys know, hopefully he realizes I don't have a lot of pull, right? I don't have a lot of pull, right? Help! Alright. Austria. Y'all need to learn one thing. Geology. Learn geology. So, when y'all hear that the Winter Olympics are in Germany, they're right on this volcanic ridge, Germany. When they're in France, they're right here. When the Winter Olympics are in Italy, they're right here. When they're in Austria, they're right here. There's no other ski slopes until you move up to Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. Clean in the house. See Angel in the house. Tiff in the house. Love you guys. Great to see you. Alright, we'll keep going. I'm about to turn all of the quakes on. It's going to flip you all out. The only reason we're doing quakes is these are 4.0s and bigger. And remember, that's the biggest caldera right there. Look, that's how you spell it. Xinjiang. And I'm not going to try to do that one harm. Xinjiang. That's the biggest caldera on planet Earth. There's only one bigger than that. It's on Mars in our solar system. A 4.5 right there. Another 4.2. These are all big quakes. 4.4, 4.5, 4.3. Over here near Greece, a 4.4. Here up, a 4.1. And then look around Indonesia. When I turn all the quakes on, y'all gonna flip out. Because I did. And I do this every day. I did. Is that heard? That's heard, Volcano. Alright, this is coming through. I want y'all to realize the biggest caldera in the world, the Himalayan mountains, stopped the mud flow and lava flow, and that built Thailand. And, well, I'll give you some more names. Myanmar, Burma, Vietnam. It was all built. And you can see the last eruption about 10, 12,000 years ago. That's where the hard white line is. See the hard white line? These are all Chinese provinces. The hard white line is China. That's how they picked it. How far did the magma go? You can see the magma went in all different directions, but it was always stopped by the Himalayan mountains. People don't realize how many dead people are on the Himalayan mountains if you're trying to hike up to the top. Most people say they see hundreds of dead bodies. Hundreds of dead bodies. Keith Ann, make sure you make it tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Central. 9 p.m. Central for my giveaway for my birthday. Has anyone sent me a birthday present yet? Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. I got that covered. Tiff, you know, you told me already. If Tiff speaks, I'll listen. I want y'all to see how many big quakes there are here. This is a conundrum. Look, a 4.9, a 4.6, a 4.9. These are big quakes. A 4.5. Look at this. A 6.0. The USGS doesn't even cover. Never seen this many 4.0s ever in one day in my whole life. 4.3, 4.1, a 4.4, a Before 3, up near the erupting, there's 7 erupting volcanoes on the Russian Peninsula. It's, well, I'm not going to butcher the name again. I apologize for that. And look what's happening in the Aleutian Islands all of a sudden. We have 3 volcanoes awakening and 1 in minor eruption. And that one's going to be, of course, the Great Sitkin volcano. And we know Kilauea is erupting again, right? Now, y'all think that's interesting? Wait, it doesn't even start the party. Look at this. Look at New Zealand. Where did New Zealand go? Where did Fiji go? Where did Papua New Guinea go? Where did the Philippines and Indonesia go? Where did anything go? And the most important thing y'all need to know, remember, there was never an earthquake here, but you're starting to see earthquakes in and around this Aegean Sea. Israel's right here. And what does the Bible say? Don't turn around and get your cloak. Run to the highest rooftop or the highest mountain. What does that tell you? Kind of read it backwards. That tells you there's going to be a wave coming. There'll be some kind of warning of the wave. It might be the earthquake itself, but that wave's going to wipe this area out. Complete wipe out city. Look at this fault. This formed in front of us. Except for that little piece right there and that little piece right there. That formed in front of us in 12 months. I had no idea that a major fault line, that's considered in red a major fault line, could form in 12 months. Now I told you all, as soon as it did, what would happen? It would push the energy where we've never seen another earthquake into the Aegean Sea, per the faults. A lot of people think they know what they're doing, and a lot of people got mixed up with your friend. I know who you think knows it all, but he doesn't know shit. It's all plate tectonics. It's all pressure. It's all which are moving in which direction. You can't just start adding numbers. That's silly as fuck. How many times, even a broken clock is right twice a day, right? And that's what y'all got caught up in. And most of y'all really did get caught up in it. It was sad to watch. For me. For y'all, maybe not so much. I've got some back pillows to do the walls coming, and I hope to be able to just watch that 120-inch monitor and then use my mouse from a piece of wood that I had not only cut, but I had stained and sealed so it wouldn't cause problems, okay? So, and then when I sit in my chair here, it's heated and it vibrates. Now, I bet the girls like the vibrating part, but for me, heating and vibrate just puts me to sleep. Puts me to sleep. Kate Ford, you know what? I read every single comment, and when I see your comments, for some reason, never met you, but I always smile, and you always give me the same comment, and it's always so positive, and I smile, and it keeps me going. And I need to tell you that because when I get to your comment, I read every comment. So thank you for being you, and thank you for being honest. What's that, Sea Angel? What you got? You're laughing? No. I read every comment, Sea Angel. Kate, tell him what you tell me. Like, well, either I'm the greatest all the time or something. It's just cool. Whatever it is. I'm not trying to flirt with anybody, okay? I got more important things to do right now. That everyone was positive. Everyone was positive. There's enough of me to go around. That should have been funny, but so many people don't think it's funny. Now look at that Peruvian Chilean wedge. You're the best. That's what you say. Heavy budget, like $500, and it heats up and it vibrates. And everyone gets mad when I go to sleep, but I'm being vibrated off and it's heated up. And if it's cold in the room, oh my God, with maybe a fan blowing, I mean, it's hard not to orgasm. Excuse me. And I'm a male, so I can imagine what this vibration does. I might only $100, but it vibrates and heats, right? Thanks for this. I'm a country boy too. Shoot your hat off and leave your skull sitting there. Alright. Let's see if we need to talk about anything. Let's talk about, just so you guys all know, in case y'all are new, this is still the North American plate coming through here. This is the Pacific plate, the Euro-Asia plate. There's minor plates to the blue boundaries. And this is the Euro-Pacific and Indonesian plate. And they all meet. Where do they meet? They all meet right there. And look, there's no plate boundary right there whatsoever. There's no plate boundary right there whatsoever. What do y'all think all these bumps are? These are all volcanoes. Is that they just got through? See where that earthquake is at 3.2? They just got through with 6 more nuclear reactors right there. I'm like, well, wait. The volcanic ridge goes right to here. You've got a plate tectonic boundary right to here. Maybe y'all should think about coal. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I'm not a tough guy. I actually, I've broken over 45 bones, and I don't whine. I had to have screws taken out of my arm, and they protruded out. I didn't whine. You know what? Where's whining gonna get you? Where's whining gonna get you, Hexfoos? You know what? I will say this. If you make me angry, you probably don't want to meet up with me, right? It's probably a really bad idea. And you can take that from about 300 other people that thought it was each and every one. His architect. That's Mirage Resorts, Hexfoos. I could find out who you were in 10 seconds and have people at your doorstep the next day. If you want the truth. But I know you're a good subscriber, so we don't have to do that, right? Right? Now, my dad built the Bellagio, the Beau Rivage. He did Wynn Resorts, but Wynn. He redid the Golden Nugget, both Golden Nuggets. He's an architect and engineer, so he flew with Steve Wynn, and yes, I know Steve Wynn is outlaw from Vegas. I know Steve Wynn is about dead, 9 years old, but I grew up in the original mafia, okay? Watch out with who you speak, okay? You never know who you're talking to, just so you'll know. You never know who you're talking to. And, well, it's just better to have respect for people. Trust in that, Hexfoos. I am owed favors for handling other people's business when I was able to. So always realize you never know who you're talking to. Most of my friends and subscribers know my father and Steve Wynn, who y'all must know is the last part of the mafia. They would fly in, and that's how I got my tips every month. I'd bring them cigars to their private jet, my father and Steve Wynn. And they give me $1,000 in tips. That's how I got through law school. So you gotta realize, everyone knows somebody, right? Everyone knows somebody. I would like to say this is a really big area of, well, earthquake activity around Indonesia, around the Philippines, around Papua New Guinea, into Fiji, etc. It's extraordinary. It's extraordinary. So I did a test. Y'all tell me who makes the best chicken fingers in the country. Now, I'm sure you could say, like Morgan's Steakhouse or Morton's Steakhouse or something, but who makes the best chicken fingers in the country? I know for a fact now who it is. I listened to the hype. I listened to the surveys. I went and tested them all. And there's only one place that makes the best chicken. Donna told me that those were children that were eating, and I believe her. I love that Gran Torino. I am that guy, unfortunately. I've actually, and I should not say this on TV or whatever this is called, but I've actually taken her life. Y'all will never be able to prove it, but hey, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. But I've got a lot of two wings here going at each other. The bear, mouth open, eagle. Two wings going at each other. Mount Spur and Mount Hayes. Did y'all see the new video that came out on the blocks they put under Spur and Hayes? It's because they're fucking dealing with aliens or something under there. I'm not quite sure what they're dealing with. Hey! What I've got, and I was going to give some of these away for free. I don't only run on solar power or electric power, also battery power. So I'm running 3 different alarm systems, okay? That's how I'm doing it. I'm running 3 different alarm systems. And there might be something around that. I don't know. But y'all have to remember I have that 100-shot bullpup shotgun. Now, you can barely lift it if you're me, which is someone that could bench press almost 500 pounds. Barely lift that thing. Once you get it going and get those first 50 rounds off, well, the whole building next door is in pieces. I wish I could see what 50 rounds of double aught or home defense did something. 50 rounds. Imagine a 100-round magazine. Everyone's seen my gun. It's crazy. And hey, you know what? Whew. It's crazy. Mount Hayes. Well, Mount Spur. Someone did a report on them today. They finally figured out what I've been telling y'all for 20 years. The aliens are working under those mountains with the U.S. government and other governments, I guess, to create hybrids. I'm not quite sure. It sucks no matter what's going on. We have no control over it whatsoever. I want to say this. Regulate. I used to give away shit every night. It was fun. This is, look at this. This is going to be called, I'm going to show you a picture of it. Geysers geothermal unit. Geysers geothermal unit, right? Geysers. Calpine owns it. Calpine. I'm an oil and gas guy. Y'all know that, right? And Hexers, don't shut up. We like your banter. We like your banter. You have nothing to fear from me. You didn't cross the line. I was just letting you know that there was a line. And I'm the one that can draw it. Right? A lot of people, they don't think that, oh, look, I showed y'all this so many times. This is how they take the steam in and they compress the steam. Remember, all my old subscribers know this. God, they hid this. And then they compress the steam and make it stronger, and then they shoot it out. It's basically a jet turbine. And look, they're everywhere now. You couldn't even get a picture of one of these for a year or two. And what they do is they have 19 holes drilled into Cobb Mountain. And, well, these turbines compress the steam coming in. And I guess they press it harder and harder together. And then they release it faster and faster. Just like a jet turbine. It is a jet turbine. Here's one of them right here. There's a museum there. Now, I used to always be mad that I could never find a picture. Now they're everywhere. They've got one outside. That's how they do it. It's a jet engine. They take the steam in one side, compress it down to nothing, and then push it out the other side at 10 times the capacity. There's 19 holes. It's licensable. I can't. There is 2 rows of these now. There was 1 row of them. Now there's 2 rows, and each drilling hole goes down into Mount Cobb. And they say that each drill is equivalent to having a dam on the Colorado River, and they consider the Colorado River the strongest flowing river in the U.S. So 19 dams. You want to talk about some electricity production? Well, there you got it. All right, let's have a little contest. Yes, ma'am, but you can guess. Why don't you guess right now instead? We'll include these because it's all the Cobb, it's all the Clear Lake volcanic range. Imagine you worked there for 24 hours today. Now you probably got paid a shit pot full of money. I won't lie. What if you were like the cook? There's like 400 people on duty at all times or more. There's a cook. There's some guy that cleans up the bathroom. But imagine knowing that there's going to be an earthquake in the next minute or two, Have y'all been through an earthquake? I've only been through five of them. And even the small 2.0, 3.0s, I was in banks doing oil and gas deals. I drilled 71 wells over in California. It put me on my knees. So what I had to do is I had to go right to both of my knees and put my hands on the ground because it disoriented me, is what it did. It disoriented me. So this is called the Clear Lake Volcanic Range. That's Cobb Mountain, the main asset. It's owned by Calpine. It's been started in 1926. Been sold over 50 times. Y'all guess, how many earthquakes, if you had to work there, did you have to deal with today? And tell me, how much money would you work for per year? I want one of those, 13 on, 12 off. Is that a month? Let's see, 40. Well, I wouldn't be able to be there the whole time. But let's take a look. I'm going to go ahead and guess. This is round about 65. 65. I'll put mine. 65. I want y'all to all guess, and I would work for $400,000. The reason it's so much is because I gotta be ready for an earthquake at any moment. I at least need $400,000 to go through this shit, right? So does anyone else want to guess? There could be a prize involved. Oh, Tiff already guessed. George, good to see you, man. As always, the Neurotica. You speak a different language than me, but we love you. Alright. Energy is never lost or destroyed, but actually when energy is pushed or moved, it can be dissipated through the emotion of pushing it. So, me, full scholarship, mathematics, Loyola University. They paid for my Ninja, my car, and my house. You, well, I don't know. Me, string theory, super string theory, vibrational mathematics. You, I don't know. You tell me. I have faith, though. Maybe you can make me look bad. Alright, here we go. Oh my God. There's only been one other day. When it's been 89. Only been one other day. It's been 89. Well, I suggest that you email me and we interview you. And you go by a stage name and hide. You go by your real name. And I would love to interview you because it sounds like you think you're onto something. I'm not feeling it, but that doesn't mean I'm right. right? So I'm the kind of guy that's willing to give up my entire platform as long as you keep it YouTube friendly. 3 or 4. I'll put you on Rumble, TikTok, everywhere else is monetized, right? All you gotta do is, well, not cuss or act like a jackass and get your thoughts across, and at least you get an audience of a couple 100,000 people that way, right? That's one thing about me. I don't ever think I'm right. I think that this whole journey that we're on is a learning experience. So each time I wake up in the morning, I look to learn something new. Learn something new. And if I don't learn something new, I've died. So, we're gonna do. I know y'all are getting snow. We're getting there. Hold on, let me get there. We need to get there to that snow. This is nothing. Everything in red is brand new within the last hour. So there's some shit going on here. We don't really have a geomagnetic connection. It's hard to explain. We don't have any solar activity going on. I don't know why everything's red. We've only seen this many earthquakes at Mount Cobb one other time in my life. It's all fracking. The New Madrid disappeared. Go from there. There are no forest fires in Canada whatsoever. Look at this. A yellow flag warning throughout all of Florida. That's up and above a red flag warning. That means probable fires. Not possible fires, it's probable fires. Same thing with the tip of Texas down here. Crazy shit, man. This whole thing, it was 91 degrees at my house today with the sun banging down on it. It felt like 110 in my house, okay? I had to start moving back to summer. I mean, I did. I moved a lot of things, even asked Tiff. I called her to ask her some help. What to do? What do I do here? It's bullshit. Alright. These are all the fires burning in Oklahoma that y'all have heard about. Lots of fires, hundreds of them. Look at all these fires from Nebraska down to Kansas, down to Oklahoma, and into East Texas. It's not like any winter I've ever seen. If y'all have seen something like this, y'all let me know. And then the air quality on the coast is not great, but this is the story of the day. All the way from Nebraska down to Kansas, down to all the way in, guys. Oklahoma, Arkansas, into Texas, and all the way down towards the peninsula. And look at all the fires in Nebraska. It's fucking crazy. If you don't think that's crazy, you don't know what crazy is. This is the Oklahoma Panhandle a few hours ago. Look at the winds. No one can explain the winds. They always say when the poles flip, we'll see winds of 200 miles per hour. I mean, we've already been there. We've already seen that. Have the poles flipped? I do love the fact that that man is still waving his flag. Waving his flag. I love when y'all share my shit, man. Hey, can someone buy me a cup of coffee for all the hard work I do? I think I probably work harder than I did when I made millions of dollars a year. And I make $1 an hour. $1 an hour. Could someone make it 2? So we've been live for 3 hours, probably 2.5 hours. It took me an hour, hour and a half to get this ready. Tip knows. So 5 hours, probably made $10. Could someone double that for me, please? Grazie. Grazie. More badass shit going on here. Look at this. This is today. Fuck around and find out. February 21st. This is called Fuck Around and Find Out Ranch. Right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fuck Around and Find Out Ranch. The Oklahoma, Texas Panhandle want to promote their business. And what they're selling is death. Right? Death. That's what you got there. Alright, this is real-time Oklahoma. The whole fucking state's on fire. I don't know what to do about it. It's such a weird time. That tells me come April, May, June, July, that Texas, Oklahoma, they're going to burn. They're going to burn to the ground. It's the middle of winter in Oklahoma, and you're getting this shit, right? Can anyone tell me what time is the giveaway, the live giveaway for members tomorrow night? You're not gonna win anything, but tomorrow hopefully you will. You show up, right? I'm guessing 5 people will show up, and the same person can't win everything. So I already had 100,000 people, and it wasn't even members only, and only 28 of them showed up. And I'm giving away shit that's worth 100, 200 silver bars, gold bars. It's hard to believe. People are either forgetful or just dumb as fuck. And I'm betting on B. Let's see if there's... It's all Oklahoma. There it goes. Clark County, look at Kansas. Wow, man. Someone thought they were going to teach me. They thought that this was natural gas wells exploding. I said, guy, I was a general manager of the ninth biggest oil company in the nation for 11 years, and then I run a consulting firm for 25 years. That's not what you're seeing here. although there is natural gas under Kansas, because I leased and drilled it all, and I'm still drilling it all as we speak today. What you're looking at here is pure, well, the devil's den. The devil's den. In other words, this is hail and brimstone. Hail and brimstone. You asked for it, you got it, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's get to looking. Red flag warning, red flag warning, red flag warning, fire warning, fire warning, wild. This is going to be winter storm warning. Almost the same color, but a little bit different. Winter weather advisory wrapped around there. And see the dark red, blizzard warning. Blizzard warning. That's right, I said it. Did I stutter? I said blizzard warning is what I said. And you can see we have a blizzard warning on, well, York into Massachusetts, all the way to New Jersey. New Jersey said they're going to get 2 inches of snow per hour. And y'all are having a northeasterly off the coast here. And just FYI, we've got another one coming on the other side over here. So y'all are taking the brunt of it as usual up in the Northeast. But that doesn't mean you get all of our tax dollars. What's it like? Winter storm warning is what it is. Is that a gale warning or winter storm warning? Winter storm warning. Winter storm weather advisory. Winter storm watch. Special weather statement. Hazardous weather statement. Right? Right? Look at this, man. That's the Atlantic, and that's the seaboard here. It's going to be getting tough. It's going to be weird to have a blizzard on the seaboard. I've taken the ferry from here over to here. This is New Jersey, right? And, well, it's good times. It's good times, as always. I mean, you know, not tonight good times, but some nights. Tip knows. Let's call the expert weather woman. Hey Siri, call Tiffany Hartman on speakerphone. Hey Siri. Hey Siri, call Tiffany Hartman on speakerphone.
Calling Tiffany Hartman on speaker.
Weather woman. She's up in it, guys. She'll tell you. Hey, are you still okay?
I think so.
I mean, how many feet are we talking?
I'm not going to get much up here. It's mostly a coastal, like a nor'easter. It's mostly coastal.
But isn't that weird for it not to? Isn't it weird for it to be on the coast?
Yeah, that's happened a couple times this year already.
And remember all the
New York City gets slammed.
Remember all the garbage is still out on New York City?
They always have a lot of garbage.
So they're just trying to make Zombie look bad or what?
I don't know.
I mean,
do not know.
we don't know. We just see the pictures coming through, right?
Yeah.
Is it really always like that where there's a line so you can't get to the cars from the garbage?
I don't live there, James.
I know, you're probably 150 miles away, but you go there
far
more
away
than
from
me.
there, yes.
Huh?
I'm far away from there.
But you go there more than me, girl.
No way. I haven't been there in years.
God, why would you?
Last time I went there, I went to the Smithsonian down there, the Museum of Natural History.
That was cool.
Yeah, in China. It was art and natural history. In Chinatown, and that was the last time, and that was a long, long time ago. I don't really have any desire to go there.
Did they love you a long time? Cheapy cheap?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, you said...
It's a party wherever I go.
You said Chinatown. So I thought I'd ask.
Oh, Chinook's hanging in the window, for real.
Long time, cheapy cheap?
No.
Damn.
It's interesting driving to all the different...
I heard they had the good fake Rolexes that don't tick. The bar moves perfectly with the paperwork.
What is that?
I mean, that's all my friends would talk about here. They've got the good fake shit at the Chinatown down there.
They got a lot of diamond stores.
And like you could get Louis Vuitton down there for like, $30.
Oh yeah.
And it's you could get somebody that's a professional. And I've had real Louis Vuitton luggage. Some girl stole it from me after she drugged me. But oh yeah. Well, what else would have happened in my life? But she was only after Louis Vuitton.
Never leave your drink alone, James.
It's true. Hey, that's the most truest thing you could ever say. But when you're involved, you're fucked.
Well, yeah. That's true.
Luckily, I didn't wreck my $120,000 car on the way home. It was only a block. And then they showed up. I said, how'd y'all get my address? They said, because I had to get my ID to get my drink. One drink. I said, I'm not feeling right. Something's not right here.
Call in the troops.
I should have called the police right there. But one of them did blow me while the other one stole my luggage, so that was alright.
Well, at least you got something out of it.
I mean, right? It was minimal. That was not so much of a joke, but that's
it
how.
It wasn't funny, but it was a joke.
Right. It wasn't so funny for me at the time, but when you look back, it's just leather.
A lesson learned.
A lesson learned.
That's what you always got to chalk it up as.
Never go anywhere without your friends, okay? Remember that. You need 3 or 4 friends with you no matter where you go. Never think you're above everything like I always do.
That's right.
When you pull up in something fancy, you're already marked.
You're already vulnerable.
You're already marked, and once you believe that you can't be touched, you're gonna be fucked. Luckily, no one sodomized me or nothing.
Okay.
I mean, I would have been back at that club next morning with my 12 gauge. It took me a couple days to figure out what they stole. They left the watches and the obvious stuff and went for the Louis Vuitton luggage.
Yeah, I was looking at Louis Vuitton purses online the other day. They're like $3,000, $4,000, $6,000, $10,000. I'm like, oh my god, that's ridiculous.
Well, what do you think the luggage cost?
Right.
I should throw the luggage on the deal. I had the hanging bag and then the big bag with the rollers. It was real, and people used to just and that's the kind of thing you probably don't need to do at any airport in the world, right?
Right.
Most everyone knows what that shit's worth, and it's a bad idea.
Yes.
So, Tiff, are you going to make it? Because
I hope so, jeez.
I just pulled it up, and you're going to have 1 foot of snow tonight.
No. It's not supposed to start here till Sunday, number one.
Well, I have you today, Saturday, February 21st. I know you're covered because it goes through Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island. Now, this is a National Weather Service, and they're not great, but they're pretty damn good.
I'm on the Vermont border.
I know where you're at, right where that little jig goes, where the lake is, I know where you're at.
The lake reservoir.
Yeah, don't you think I fucking know by now too?
Yep, you know.
I know.
A reservoir is a man-made body of water.
Yes, and that means people just damned it is all that really means.
You have to have a special permit to fish at that reservoir and a fishing license.
God, what a shitty community y'all have.
Yep. There's record-breaking carp in that reservoir.
But carps are bad for the environment, aren't they?
I seen carp come out of that. I'm only like 5 foot tall, but I seen carp come out of that almost as tall as me, as long as me. These guys, they come from everywhere, different states and everything, and the reservoir is like right at the bottom of my road. And so
is there like an out of state license that you can get?
Yeah, and they stay there the whole weekend, like from Friday to like Sunday, and they have contests, and they have this huge equipment and everything, and they got these they make food for the carp that brings them in. They're like balls of like cornmeal and a bunch of stuff, and they put them in this tube thing, and they fling them way out there in the reservoir, fling them way out, and it draws the carp in, and they have like, when the fish hits the line, they have alarms, they go beep, 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 beep. It's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy. Well,
Yeah.
it says to me you got heavy snow, and then tomorrow's Sunday, right? And then tomorrow you have severe, what is this? Heavy. It might be just slightly south of you. I know exactly where you're at. It's right on the line.
It's south of me. As you go up, it gets less and less.
Well, you're right on the fucking line. I know exactly where you're
I'm
at.
probably right on line. I'll probably get maybe 8 to 10 inches. They said 7 to 9 inches or 6 to 8 inches where I am, but on the news.
But they keep increasing it, and this goes all the way from.
They can't get accurate readings. I don't think.
I don't think
they're always wrong. The one job in the world you get paid for being wrong, a weatherman.
Has a weatherman ever been right?
I mean, come on, they're wrong more than they're right half the time.
half the time they're always wrong and they're never right.
And it's like now, I don't even think you got to go to college for that. You can just take like a quick course at the news station or something.
Like Stephen Burns? Like Stephen Burns?
No, James, come on. Stephen's
he used to be a bowl singer. Go look. He's a Tibetan bowl singer. And I did find his program because
he does that on the side.
Yes, of course he does. and hey, he's what I consider franchised, and that's why he's been pushed over suspicious observers, everything every day. In 1 year, year.
He's way up there now.
In 1 year, he's me and him have had it out because he started out by stealing my URLs because he didn't know how to get to things. Then he got an online 2-week degree, and then I've decided I'm going to call myself a geophysicist too. I have a certificate.
Make your own. You can print one out right on the computer.
No, actually, we'll pay for it, like $100 like he did, right?
Mike, they don't eat the carp. They don't eat the carp. They let them go.
You know what?
They just do it for
the carp suck.
See if you can get the biggest one. They're huge.
Have you ever seen a carp kill somebody when they're running that boat at 30, 40 miles an hour and the carp jumps over the boat and kills somebody?
No.
I have.
You know what freaks me out? Is down in the bayou or wherever the hell it is. Those people that stick their arms under the big trees on the side of the river.
For the catfish.
Giant catfish. No, that does freak me out. I'm not going to lie.
Those people are stupid as
I'm like,
fuck.
I would totally never do that. You could pay me enough money to do that.
Now, I'm a Cajun fucker. I told y'all, Lacaze Plantation, Boulevard Plantation, we own them both to this day. They're both landmarks. Civil War stopped at my back door. And let me tell you, I would never put my fucking, like some of these ladies do, into some of these old tree stumps.
What are you talking about the ladies? The men do it more than the ladies do it.
Well, it's even scarier when the ladies do it because the fish is big.
It's scary when the ladies do it, but the men do it more than the girls.
It's called, what is it called?
Catfishing?
No, it's called something, but God, I've seen some ladies do it where the fish is bigger than them.
I know, there's no, I mean, who would want to do that?
Basically, the fish swallows their whole arm, and luckily they're like a strong swimmer, and they just pull themselves out of there. It's called doodling. Doodling.
I mean, how the hell did they get the fish off the arm? I mean...
Doodling.
Oh.
Doodling.
No way. I'd be
noodling?
I'd
Is
be
it
scared
noodling?
like the fish would eat my arm. Forget about it.
Is it noodling?
Noodling. There we go. Noodling.
I was trying. Y'all got it better. Y'all did a better job. Good job, guys. Alright, I'm going to look at some totals of snowfall in Tiffany's area and around the country now. You can see we have another front coming through here. And then we have this northeasterly. I'll put this in motion real quick. Just so we can all see what's going on here.
I mean, what did that groundhog say? I mean, he's always wrong, too.
He's always wrong. He said that, he said that...
I think he's so old he's getting Alzheimer's or something.
I say we hit him in the face.
I mean, Puxatawny, Phil. I drove through that town one time on my way to Pittsburgh one time. And the whole town's got giant groundhogs everywhere, all over the place.
I mean, is that all they got?
Crazy.
Is a live groundhog?
Hotel, groundhog gas station, groundhog Waffle House, the whole 9 yards. Everything is groundhog.
And he's never been right one time since I'm 57 years old.
I mean, he's a rodent from the rodent family. I mean, he's
not
a weatherman, okay?
He's made billions
Well, I hope they at least gave him a nice house to live in. Who gets them millions? The guys with the hats that hold them up, or what?
It's me. I'm moving up there.
You gonna be the new groundhog keeper?
I'm gonna have my own groundhog. We'll call it something. It'll be bigger and fatter. I'll feed it and steroid it out.
Wait, get a different animal.
Well, today, guys, I saw a real video of someone riding a deer by grabbing his antlers. Some fucking hillbilly, and it snapped his antlers. It got bad, so I couldn't show you all that. But there's some crazy mofos up in the hood. Okay. Up in the hood.
I bet. The hood? I like to stay out of the hood.
I used to do all my business in the hood. Now I stay away from the hood.
Yeah.
I'm in ya. What? Excuse me. I'm trying to get the snow accumulation here, because I'm trying to see what's Tiffany gonna do with.
I already told you.
What do you think? 12 inches?
Well, probably 7 to 10, maybe. I mean, they're always wrong. I don't rely on the weatherman. Only once in a while they're right, but.
Okay, I'm always right, and I'm the weatherman today. So here we go. Now, I'll show you where Tip is. I'm just going to put it like a marker there, okay? She already has snow on the ground. Here it says it should be about 17 inches. It's right to your left. Do you have 17 inches of snow? I know exactly where you live.
Well, we did get a lot of snow last time. We probably got we probably got like 17 inches last summer.
Alright, so here it goes. Here it goes. It started for tomorrow. It's going to move back to 17. You melt it off a little bit. Melt it off down to 16 tomorrow. 18. Let's see if we can break 16. During the day it seems to melt off and then go back. Shit, you're down to 15 inches. I mean, that's not even going to bother you.
Well, as long as I get plowed out, I'm okay.
You know what's really great, guys, is it kills down here, all the mosquitoes and all the insects we have in the swamps. And I mean, that resets the swamps every year. And 1 or 2 years it's not frozen deep. It has this year. But when it doesn't freeze deep, you get in a situation that's really bad during the summer months, okay?
Yeah, that's one thing about the South is there's a lot of bugs and snakes.
Bugs and snakes. Tiffany told me there's no snakes where she's at.
No.
They're all, or at least
there are some, but
they're all nice though, man.
you know, there's some rattlers up in the mountains and Adirondacks and stuff.
I don't think rattlers are that mean, really. At least they rattle before they.
That's true.
Let me give you a little bit. 6-inch copperhead that'll put a 6'9" man down for death in 30 minutes. Only 6 inches long. Call him a copperhead here. I don't know I don't know what y'all call him. But imagine what 6 inches is. It's the size of my... Oh, excuse me. On a good day with the wind blowing.
We won't talk about that.
All right.
Move along.
Get the wind blowing. At least we can all still have fun, guys. That's all that really matters. All right.
That's right.
Tiff, you want me to look at anything before you go, or?
What's going on at Yellowstone? There's some uplift going on.
Oh, I didn't mean to show you.
Yellowstone, danger zone.
And we will look at, real quick, space weather and earthquakes, but it was an earthquake report, so Yellowstone, danger zone, and there has been some crap going on. And they say that there's an uplift, and you can see it on these, and I'll show you what the uplift looks like. They say you can see it best on 11, 7, and 19. That was the article I read to y'all the other day. Look at number 2 over here. They always talk about the what? James always tells y'all the what? Northwest corner. Do I not? Tiffany, do I not always say the northwest corner of Yellowstone? Look at 2. Look at 2. So in the last 2 hours, look at this. These are serious. These are serious.
Yeah, Yellowstone's been going crazy lately.
Well, these are probably going to come out as 4.0s or bigger.
All those red lines are earthquakes.
Yeah.
That is a big one.
That is a big one. I screwed up, but I'll be back. I'll be back.
Does it say what it is?
What do you want me to?
Does it say the magnitude?
It will in about an hour. So those are big too. We had a 4.1 hit Yellowstone the last hour. I'm guessing that was it. Okay. A 4.1. We had a 4.4 hit yesterday. I thought those were big for Yellowstone, personally.
Yes, they are. They are.
I've been watching it like you a long time. So 4.4 yesterday and a 4.1 today. And I'm thinking, danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Right?
Yeah, and Kate said meteor alert. Yeah, I did hear. Yeah, there's a lot of the seismographs with a lot of red in them. There was like a meteor shower or something coming in, but I don't really know.
And I disagree with all that.
Yeah, I do too.
I keep up with it.
The firmament, so.
Listen, I keep up with it every day, guys. How many meteor alerts have I been right about? Almost everyone I've ever given y'all has ended up hitting us, right? Look, this right here on this, that's Earth. If anyone had the 11 minutes of brain power to watch my video yesterday, y'all would have some serious questions about what NASA's feeding y'all. It takes 11 minutes, and James, I explained it 3 different ways for the slow kids. But that's going to be Earth, and they said it eclipses Core 1 twice a year. I love
NASA, never a straight answer.
That was my whole title of the deal. I don't like them. I don't trust them.
No, slush fund. Can anyone say slush fund?
Y'all don't know this, but Elon Musk today had 80 jurors, and 50 of them admitted that they hated him and had to be dismissed. Another 40 of them admitted that they couldn't judge. They wouldn't give him the benefit of the doubt. So out of 80 people that were going to be jurors, and his trial is about this. This is the trial, okay? Took me a while to figure out what was going on, right? I had to read it over and over and over and over. So basically, he's, I guess, not allowed to go in and say, I'm going to buy this thing for $45 million, and then he can't pull out. Because people lost a lot of money. And what they did is they sold their stock when it went way down, and then he decided to buy it. The stock went right back up. I don't think that's his fault whatsoever, right? I think that's he was probably working with the institutions like BlackRock and Goldman Sachs, and said let's fuck with these losers. These we call them retailers. Y'all are retailers. These retailers.
Stock market's controlled like everything else.
Well, I actually was able to see a level 4 screen. Remember? So they know how much money you have, when your stop losses are, what you can afford to do, what you can't, and their computer programs now will take it all from you. They'll leave you a little bit of money left, so you put some more in. It's like a really bad, one-armed bandit. Can I say that? At least there's a chance to win money with the one-armed bandit. Maybe. Yeah, you gotta realize.
If you're gonna do stocks, follow Nancy Pelosi. She never loses.
No, she does trade stocks. It's her husband that knows all that. You didn't hear her tell you that yesterday?
Oh, I don't believe that.
It was a joke, Jeff. That's as funny as I can be.
I'm like, no way.
She did say that.
Yeah.
I don't know what my
Well, she can say the moon's made of blue cheese, too, but...
I don't know what my homosexual husband that has his boyfriend over with a hammer does, but...
When I'm out of town...
It's hammer time. and
or what I go to other countries for.
Just so you guys know, there was someone in the Porsche, and no one's ever released that name. The whole family sucks, and now they think they're going to get their loser daughter into it. She's running for some kind of state government. She thinks she'll be a U.S. senator soon. If she fixed all these elections for the Democrats, that's why they were 14 days late. If she's in, you know what? I might just go rogue. I'll just turn my phone in, turn my car in, go rogue, take out the worst 5 of them, and just let whatever happens happen.
There you go.
Someone's got to at this point. I know it's not going to be you.
Nope.
Right.
I'm going to sit right here in the country and watch it all go down.
That's what you think.
Unless
you heard James's my old plane. What?
It'll take him 3 days to get here, he said.
It actually would. In my father's 172, I'd have to get 2 nights sleep over and refuel.
I thought you were selling that anyway.
It is for sale. Guess how much they told me it was worth?
How much? $1,000.
$44,000.
Uh-huh.
Would you get in anything at 20,000 feet that they tell you is only worth $40,000?
James, you know I would never get in a damn plane ever again. Haven't flown in years. No desire to fly. And never flying again. That's more than an ultra glider.
When I grow, it's going to take my life. It's going to take my life. And
yeah.
I truly believe that it would.
Those little planes, you can't trust them because the magnetics on the Earth are so screwed up, and sometimes it messes with the logistics of the radars on the planes, and you can't trust it.
The GPS.
Yeah, everything.
So, and that was this is 2-3 years ago. The equator was at 23. Do it, even dumb people like me. You can get a real magnetic compass, and then you actually have to know exactly where the North Pole is, which is not impossible to do. It's hard to know. And then you use those two to figure out the inclination or difference of where the actual North Pole is. And there could be a wobble, so it could be a 10-mile area, right? Doesn't have to be a point. Doesn't have to be a point. And you can use all that information to really extrapolate exactly what's going on right now. And I've done just that. And let me just tell you guys, we're all fucked.
Basically, the end is near.
I mean, I hope it's just the end.
The end is literally near.
And, well, I want to thank Miss Tiffany. I always love her. She knows. I talked to Miss Tiffany earlier.
Turn again.
Has it really?
Yeah.
Even?
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
I'm seeing buffering.
So.
Hey, Beetlejuice, you said, hey, Tai Chi. You can always call in and give us some of your knowledge if you think you're so damn smart. There, Beetlejuice. Send James your number. You can be on here.
Which one is he?
Neuro Tai Chi.
Someone that says that my work and efforts, why are you here then? Why don't you go enjoy all your followers? Let me help you do it, actually. I'm going to help you right now. We're going to help you go enjoy all your followers. Let's go laugh at your channel first, okay? First, we're going to go laugh at you and your channel, you total loser. And then give your mom her fucking phone back. Look. Oh, God, man. Look. 2 views. Two views over 13 days? You're racking it up, bro. I mean, wow, man. You have a picture of the emblem that went out to space with our ships that went out of the universe. Look, 2 views, 5 views, 8 views. Jesus, you look just like Jesus.
Does he?
No.
I don't think so.
Only 1 view. You watch it yourself? Come on. No views. How do you get no views? I mean, I've never seen a video with no views. What a total tool job.
It's like Katie should look closer. What does that mean? Just you got an awful lot to say, but you don't say nothing.
That's his tooth. He's only got 2 of them left. He's showing you one of them that just came out of his mouth. That's because you're a crystal meth head.
All right, don't get going on that.
All right. Look, he's doing his...
Fear destiny. Aren't we all?
10 years ago, you're watching, these are called Dopplers. Those are regular Doppler signatures. Just so you'll know, I'm going to help you out. Help you out right now. Okay? I'm going to help you out. And if you need help raising animals, we can all help you out. Bro in heat now? Dude looks like a loser, right? That's all I gotta say. Hey, really, we don't have time for this shit. I diagnosed the delusion of grandeur.
What does that mean?
That means that he figured out he was a total tool job and realized that he wasn't great at some point in his life.
Well, maybe he talks to Gandhi or something.
They all do.
Okay.
How do they always on here? Why do they wait? Why did they
Get him all. No, he's been on before. I've seen him.
Well, he's gone.
But he's always says weird stuff.
You know what? We saw that he lost all of his teeth in front of y'all. If y'all feel bad and I've done something wrong, I've got advice for you. It starts out with go, and then it says fuck, and then yourself.
Change his favorite words.
And Mike, I still think you're a bot. I talked to him like 20 times today.
You're one of the lucky bots, Mike.
I still think you're a bot. That's the crazy thing, right? No, Mike's not a bot. But isn't that weird? I bet I did think he was a bot if he was being a jackass, you know.
Yeah.
I try to protect my bunch. My bunch of thieves. My bunch of thieves.
Gypsies.
We're gypsies.
Gypsies is more like it.
Well, gypsy's not a good word. My mommy taught me that.
Well, a gypsy's a roamer. What did your mom say a gypsy was?
Someone that roams to scam people. Through real estate.
Well, Cher wrote a song about it. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves. Did you ever hear that song by Cher?
Mike, I would never know. Mike thinks that I got number one in the whole country on the golf game because I used AI, Mike? Come on. I don't even know how to use AI to do something like that. And you beat me today by one stroke. So how's that?
Come on, what do you guys play video games all damn day together?
I mean, no, it's more of a masturbation party.
Oh, I see. I see.
It was a total joke. There's once a tournament, you pitch in $1, you win $1 million, and so far we're both broke.
Well, don't hold your breath for that Trump check.
That Trump what?
That Trump check.
I need that. That would totally. You know what?
Well, a lot of people need it.
That would kind of square me off and get me with like $200 in savings. Like help my child support, help my back bills, help my all these bills I've got that have piled up.
Yeah, well, you're not the only one in the world.
All I need is $1,800. He said he's got that loser's son, Don Jr., that he has to support. and he can't afford to give me any money. He actually did say that.
Well, he's giving it all to Zelensky.
He already.
BB Putin.
No, he said the Don Jr., not Eric. Eric's running the businesses. Don Jr. is such a loser. I gotta save every penny I got, he said. I think that's how he phrased it.
Well, and you'll be happy to know I've been seeing stuff about Whoopi Goldberg. And they might close that show, the View of the show.
Admitted being on the plane yesterday on the show.
Making excuses and this and that.
Well, it's okay if she's on the plane, okay? Or any really Democrat, right?
Here she is talking about everybody else, but she's guilty as them.
And not everyone's guilty. Like, people like me are not guilty of anything. Right? I would fight to the death if I saw someone trying to abuse a child. Alright? Yeah. Now, it might be my death, and it might be quick, but at least I do my best. Right?
Yeah. Right.
So there are good people that are talented that are still around.
Yeah, I don't think Michael Jackson was guilty either.
I don't either.
I think he was trying to help the kids.
I think
and that video he showed with the kids at the table, those are his kids.
You know what? I think he was just too quiet, and they scared the piss out of him. And,
or he was gonna talk.
Well,
just
yeah.
like Prince, same deal.
Well, I think he drugged himself, or they drugged him up so much that because he didn't want to talk, right? I watched.
He was gonna call him out.
God, me and Timothy must watch the same shit. I watched about 16 hours of his shit yesterday with the kids, and I examined the interactions with him and the kids. Nothing I ever saw was inappropriate at one time period. Now,
Mike said Mel Gibson knows a lot. Yup.
When you see,
he did that movie, The Sound of Freedom, too, about trafficking.
I'm at ping pong.
Got it.
Alfonso, one of the top 100 most influential men in the world, because he serves it up cheese pizza or pasta.
Now that Ellen, that's another story.
Now, a lot of people didn't realize that the CIA took over Ellen's girlfriend's car and they tried to kill her, but she lived. I'm going to show all that to y'all right now. Do you remember her name?
Who?
Her ex-girlfriend.
Anne Heche.
Watch this. Watch this. She breaks open the body bag, totally awake and alive. They said she died upon impact. Well, that's not how you broke. A-N-N-A. There, look. Oh, God. This is actually... God, this is footage I've never seen before with her.
It's buffering.
This is footage I've never seen before with her. They were strapped in. I've never seen all this footage before.
Usually when they're deceased, they don't strap them like that.
Right, watch this. Right, here's where she breaks out. Right. Going into, and it has to be number 63. It's got to be. Look, there she is. Oh my God! And then they pushed her in there. What a bunch of jackasses. She had just wrote a book on them eating
there
kids.
There she is, coming out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm alive!
And she actually, they said she died on the scene. If y'all heard her
No,
call,
she was in the hospital for like 10 days and died in the hospital.
well, I
And they
watched.
said that she was burnt really bad, and she wasn't. Obviously, she's not burnt there.
Well, let me say, I saw her car go by, and she had full brakes on. It was going, well, the CIA floored it. Look, there's no burns. Look at her back.
No. Look at them rushing to get her in there. No. The car did catch on fire, but she did not get burnt. But they said she did.
They tried to.
And then Ellen had her delivered to her house.
That was going on the other side of the vehicle.
Oh
my gosh! He's completely alive.
What the hell?
She's completely alive.
That's some sort of sign, but yes. So
even the people there said she's completely alive. Of course she's alive. These people are sick bitches. Don't y'all get it yet? When are y'all gonna get it, man? And Mike, this is the one I told you about. Anne Hatch earlier today. Hey, H. Annie H.
No, just Anne.
I know. This is her telling y'all that they all eat the kids and stuff, but I don't want to go into that. Well, me and Ms. Tip,
It's all in the files. It's all coming out.
It actually is in the files if you just read the files. Me and Tiff have a meeting with Ann H. And it's in engine 63. Right?
Yeah.
Look. Can you believe that they still do this in real life? That means that everyone on the...
And now Ellen's got that new girlfriend, Portia. Her name's Portia or something. I said, oh, you're next, Portia. She's going to eat you too.
No, you better believe it, too. Rest in peace. How are you going to rest in peace when you were fine? Even after that tragic accident, when the CIA took over her car, ran her into the tree, she was still good enough to get out of that body bag, and they still killed her.
Yeah.
What can I do about it? An eye for an eye is what I always say. Look at Kay. You're such a liar, Kay.
All we can do is pray that these demons get what they deserve.
And they're demons. That's what I put in my deal today. I said they're not Democrats. They're demons. And they are from a different dimension. A demonic dimension.
They all got the vril.
Up their nose, like a rubber hose.
Yep, in their eye, like an apple pie.
The whole thing is just sucky.
Yeah.
All
right, James, I'm gonna get off the phone. My phone's
All right,
about to
man.
die.
I wanted to be the one that said that first.
Yes.
All right, Tiff. Look, man. I like you and all, but I gotta get off the phone.
I've been on the phone a long time for me.
Right, for me, it's a very long time.
You know, I don't like it.
I don't like it. Okay. And I'm tired of it.
Yeah, I gotta go.
I gotta go, and I'm tired of it. We love you.
I love you too.
All right, guys. Tiffany Hartman. Give her a hand. Give her a hand.
Yay.
Hey. I love her, at least. All right. Somebody buy me a cup of coffee. I'm so disgusted. we'll have 2,000 people watch this by tomorrow, but no one even buys a cup of coffee? It's pretty hard to believe. I see that when y'all pull up to stop signs with unemployed people that don't work 18-hour days trying to get y'all the truth, y'all open up your wallets and hand them, well, 5s, 10s, and 20s. But when someone tries to work and get you the truth and works 7 days a week, 365 days a year, y'all hesitate in helping fund all the costs associated with getting y'all that truth. So that's on y'all. Y'all will be judged. Y'all will be judged, as everyone is. In the meantime, I love you all. Make sure to give us a thumbs up if you even have that kind of spirit in you. Please share our videos if you could possibly take the time to do that. Because if not, you're going to be speaking Chinese in about 5 years, right? And I'm tired of saving people. I've saved more than my share already, and soon there'll be no more people like me willing to fight for people like you. Now, of course, I don't mean my wonderful subscribers. I mean the other guys, right? Other guys. Those guys over there. The ones over there. And hey, lots of love. Please share, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not. Always remember, anything's possible. I mean, anything in bizarre ass world. And God bless you guys. Lots of love, man. Lots of love. I've got nothing but love for you guys.